I'm Baldwin Burgess, and I'm here with my friend Amin El Kholy. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
All right, we're in Dubai at the Middle East FundForum 2013. We're talking about the Middle East and growth markets. And Amin and I, we sort of totally agree that the world does not understand this region. Now, let's put this into perspective. The Middle East, strangely enough, I mean, people believed it when they were building it. Remember that? This is 5 to 10 years ago.
Yes.
People totally bought the story. Now that it's ready, the infrastructure is there, there seems to be this pushback from global investors. What's going on here?
There's a number of factors that go into this, but let's start with labels. We need labels. We need to call things by their names. Then you get the Middle East label, and there's got a whole bunch of baggage that goes with it over and above what it means for investments. But if I were to say North Africa, or if I were to say West Asia, it might have a totally different perception. The fact is, these economic regions are not separate. They're very much integrated. If you look from Morocco in the west, all the way across the south of Asia, maybe take Turkey at the north, all the way to South Africa, it's a very exciting part of the world. And it's not, you can split it into regions, but it is continuous. Take the Gulf, which is sort of at the center of this. And if you look at flows of goods, people, available seat kilometers, investment and trade, westwards to North Africa or into Africa increasingly, all the way across to Asia, and look at the growth over the last 10 years, that's not just put on for show. This is real trade, this is real movement of people and goods. We're here in Dubai. We're 3.5 hours away from Mumbai, 3.5 hours from Cairo. We're 8 hours from Casablanca, and we're 8 hours from Kuala Lumpur. This is the central location that we occupy, and there's real trade and real growth happening in this region, and people don't see it that way. They split it up into the convenient boxes and they cross them or tick them in a particular way, and it's a very misunderstood story.
It is, and you know what, it's like you flew in this morning, I flew in the other day, my plane was full, your plane was full. Any plane that lands in the Dubai International Airport tends to be quite full. Now, the other thing is, even like airlines like Qantas has decided to establish a global hub here. You know, that also means something, right? And then you have the air show going on as we speak here in Dubai. Now, the order book on the first day was in excess of 150 billion. That's quite amazing. So, I mean, somehow, a lot of what I find fascinating is a lot of industries, companies understand this, but investors just don't. How can we tell the story better?
I think it's simply going out and telling the story partially, and I think there could be an issue of labels. So if you talk about frontier markets, people are very excited. A big part of that is Middle East and Africa. And somebody else told me recently that the door with allocators is half open for Africa and half closed for the Middle East.
That's a good way to put it.
I really don't see how you can differentiate them in any sensible way. They all have issues in terms of internal politics, revolutions and so on, and the people see opportunities with that in some cases, and they see threats with others. And very often they're interlinked and interrelated. It's really about communicating the message to a large extent, but I think it's for investors to look at a longer term picture and remember, something like Emirates Airlines started with 2 planes in 1985.
It's actually amazing,
to and from London. It's now a major global airline. This is not artificial oil money. This is a profitable airline. It's doing something. Well, it tells you what we've seen since then till now is a genuine economic trend. Little snippets of data like that and perhaps a change of label is what it'll take for investors to pay attention.
Absolutely. So the message to investors is open your mind and take a closer look. This region is open for business. It's Baldwin Burgess with Amin El Kholy. Thank you.